Hey, how you doing? Oh, another day, another day, another day. And here we are. Uh, a bad mail day today. Did you ever have one of those? Just a bad mail day? I don't mean just like a regular bill, stuff like that. But something you weren't like really expecting. Yeah. Mine came in the form of my healthcare invoice through the Affordable Care Act. Yeah, the illustrious Obamacare. Makes healthcare affordable. Yeah, affordable my ass. Okay, what it's done is it's driven fucking insurance premiums out of the roof. And if you don't get assistance with it, then you're pretty much screwed. Which is basically where I'm at now. I'm gonna have to let my insurance basically just run out until I probably get to spring, summer when the bills around here aren't quite as high. You know, Ohio winters tend to drive the utility and gas bills up a little bit, makes money a little bit tighter. And needless to say, I can't afford what they want me to pay for my premium now. Yeah, it jumped from $48 a month to $113 a month. All because I made a bit more money this past year than I did the year before. I mean, it's ridiculous. Just freaking ridiculous. I mean, I don't see why we can't do like. We're supposed to be like one of the biggest economic countries in the world, right? Yeah. I'm not buying it, are you? I mean, you look at some of these other countries that are supposed to be economically lower than us, but yet they offer free health care for everybody, no matter who the hell you are, and a free college education for everybody. What the hell? No, here in the United States, it's healthcare prices are high, and then with the Obamacare thing in place, it makes the insurance companies have to charge these outrageous premiums. And if you don't make, say, below a certain threshold, then you don't get the assistance that you normally would paying the healthcare premiums. And then if you don't have healthcare because you can't afford it, then you're going to be fined. I know they don't want to call it a fine. They call it, they don't want to call it a tax either. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. That's semantics. It's a fine. You're being penalized. You're being basically ripped off and almost forced to purchase something that you cannot afford. And when you can't afford it, then they're just going to take money out of your taxes so that you're penalized. It's fucking asinine. That'd be like taking somebody that was homeless and saying, well, if you can't afford to rent an apartment, then we're going to fine you. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't we put that in play? I mean, this whole concept seems to work so great with healthcare. Why not apply it to the problem we have with the homeless? Like our homeless veterans. We need to get them off the street. I'm all for that. There should be a reasonable way we should do that. We should be taking care of them. But no, we're not doing it. So let's use the same logic and say, well, we're gonna force them to do it for themselves. If they can't afford to go out and work and get their own place, then we're just gonna fine them. Yeah. That's who's in office right now. Morons. Let's hope. I tell you right now, anybody that's even remotely like what we have right now is not getting my vote. They're not. We need some changes, and we need some changes that actually benefit the American people. But one thing that does benefit the American people is right here. Okay. Yeah, that was a long intro. I was ranting and raving, but sometimes you just got to bitch, whether anybody's listening or not. In fact, I live here by myself, just me and the dog. He don't fucking pay attention to me. So, this is what I do. I bitch. I'm basically bitching to myself, at myself, and sometimes about myself. You know what? I don't listen. Alright. Get the tape off of here. Alright, this is the Box of Dread for January, I guess, because we're still in January. Just recently looked at some of the subscription things I have. And unfortunately, again, with the bills I have and so forth, and, you know, making ends meet. Luckily, I have some. You know, my parents are very good. They're willing to help me out occasionally when I need it. It isn't very often anymore, but once in a while, you know, especially over the winter when things get a little bit higher. Sometimes I need a temporary loan. I mean, it's more a long-term loan because I don't know when I should be able to pay them back. But anyway, I'm thankful for my parents. But this is the Box of Dread. I don't remember what's supposed to be in it. Except the paper. They always have paper in it, which is good because at least they're packing it and your crap's not getting messed up on the way here. Because this comes from Spring Valley, California, and California to Ohio, there's a good chance that it may get screwed up on the way. And it doesn't, so it's good. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, I think this feels like a little like figure. Paper. Nice. There we go. Look at that. Escape from New York, Snake Plissken reaction figure. That's fucking cool right there. I mean, who doesn't like Escape from New York? Now, granted, Escape from LA, it wasn't nearly as good. You know, this is one of those premises that you do once, and you do it as well as it was done in Escape from New York, and then just leave it alone. Okay, don't mess with it. You don't need to redo it. Okay, they do that too often these days. They want to like redo movies, and I understand, you know, they're trying to get the younger generation, because the younger generation might not want to pick up and watch, you know, some of these old classic movies from, you know, from anywhere from the late 70s through the 80s, even the early 90s. You know, they're more interested in the big blockbusters that come out right now. Redoing a movie is a way to get them to maybe see the remake and they say, oh, that's pretty good. And you say, hey, well, if you like that, you should check out the original. Because personally, I think 99% of the time, the original of any movie, I mean, like I said, 99%. So there's 1% that maybe not. Maybe the remakes are better. But overall, I prefer the originals. You know, I mean, those are the ones I grew up on. Those are the ones I watched. They got me interested in stuff. I mean, there's no reason to redo it. So, all right. Next, see, there's a lot of like flat stuff in here, which could be good, maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Next. Wow. Hey, I did need a calendar. Look at that. Vampirella 2016 calendar. Right. There's all the pictures on the back of that. That's cool. Hang that up right here. Okay, I'm going to hang it up right now. Got a cork board up here that has absolutely nothing on it, so now it's got a counter. Which, other than a few occasions when I'm in here sitting in the office, I probably won't actually use it, but in case I need it, now it's there. Alright, next. This looks like a graphic novel, maybe? John Carpenter's Tales for a Halloween Night, Volume 1. Yep. And it is a graphic novel. It says 6 twisted tales masterfully crafted for your terror. Cool. That's cool. I love John Carpenter. Great. It's actually his birthday. I think it was just a couple days ago. It was, this month is his birthday. They said they were going to include some things of John Carpenter in here as kind of a celebration for his birthday, and there you go. So, happy birthday, John Carpenter. Thank you for all the terror that you've given us. In fact, I just watched last night. I got bored. And I couldn't really find anything before my shows because I watch Supergirl, or I watch Supergirl. That'd be a pretty good show. Supergirl. Why not? Hey, there's my name. Throw it out there. There's Supergirl and Scorpion. I normally watch NCIS LA, but I started dozing off, so I thought, I better get to bed. I got to be up early now. But before that, I was watching a movie on one of my Roku stations. I can't remember which one it was, but I watched John Carpenter's Body Bags. It's been a long time since I watched it. I don't think I even realized the first time I watched it that the one story actually had Mark Hamill and Luke Skywalker in a horror movie. Yeah. All right, next looks like a comic. The Harvester #1. I do remember them saying something about this. The Harvester. I have to kind of look into it. I'm not real sure if that's like a movie or whether it's just a comic series, or I'm assuming there's probably a movie called The Harvester. I'll have to look into it. Prior to this, I'd never heard of it. Next, I think there's only like one more thing in here. Wait, no. What is this? It's a little coupon. It says Retro Promenade presents Carpenter. 20 songs inspired by the films and music of John Carpenter. Your unique download code is... I'm not going to tell you. Well, that's pretty cool. I remember them saying that too. There'd be like 2 little pieces of paper in here with codes on them for stuff, and make sure you didn't, throw them away. There was one. I'll look around. There's the other one. John Carpenter, Hades Creeps Overture. Must be another song, I'm guessing. Right, and lastly, we have... It's like just a print. There. Kind of looks like... Kind of looks like Michael Myers a little bit. Not really. That's a tough one. I'm going to have to look into that. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have a frame over there for this. I think I already used the 8x10 I had. I'll have to get another one and put this up with the other prints that I have. Actually, the print that I have of Leatherface, I just put up in my library. Kind of run out of room in the theater room, so I'm kind of keep those the space I have out there specifically for like signed photos. Yep, that's it. That's everything in the box. So, to recap, we had the Snake Plissken figure from Reaction, right there. We had the print of, it looks like Michael Myers a little bit, might be somebody else, so I'll have to look into it and let you know. We have the Harvester #1 comic book. We have the John Carpenter's Tales of a Halloween Night #1 graphic novel, which I'll probably look at that here in a little bit. And we had the 2 coupons. Oh, and the Vampirilla 2016 calendar that is now hanging on my wall. So overall, I'd have to say it's a pretty good box. This is one box I am keeping. I mean, not this box. Obviously, I'm keeping that, but I mean the subscription. With money tight, I had, as of right now, I have 4 subscriptions that I get. Along with Box of Dread, I get the comic block and the sci-fi block. I decided to put a hold on the sci-fi block, at least for the next 3 months. We'll wait and see how money is in April. Hopefully I can start getting again. If not, I might just put a hold on it for some more. I might just cancel it outright. I don't know. I'm going to continue to get comic block, and I'm also expecting my first box called a Munch Pack, which has one of my other favorite things: food, fundage, grubation. Supposed to be just like snacks from like all around the world. So waiting on it. It shipped a while ago. It should be coming any day, I think. I want to say it shipped from Arizona, so I'm not quite sure why it's not here yet. But it's not quite. It's only like $10 a month, so I might keep it for a little while. It depends on how good it is. I want to get it just to really see what it was like. So I'll probably do a video for that too. Because hey, who doesn't like food and snacks from all around the world? I mean, well, technically I can't say I like snacks from all around the world because I've never been anywhere outside the United States, and I haven't really bought too many snacks from outside of the United States. So technically I can't say I love snacks from all around the world. I love the idea of snacks from all around the world, and once I get them, I'm sure I will at least like some of them. That's it. That's all. They